Hello and welcome to a video with me, Winner Androids, with a video of Weekly Andrew, in which this week, anime-wise, basically everything has started airing at this point. Only a few more left to really start, and then you got My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer that start next month, due to those being short seasons. But, the only thing I got to talk about this week is basically the first, two possible drops of the season, which is the banished former hero lives as he pleases. In which this is basically just another generic reincarnation kind of anime that is extremely dumb, to be honest. Which is the main reason I'm going to be dropping it, I think. Considering, Alan. He wants to live a nice, peaceful life and avoid using his powers, yet he uses them in the first chance he gets, and uses the most flashiest move he possibly can at that time as well. Yeah, you're standing out quite a fucking bit by doing that. And then there's also the current hero and the blacksmith elf. I honestly don't care about the fucking names of the characters in all honesty. But yeah, back when this elf was still a kid, she got saved by the hero. The elf is grown up at this point, yet the hero looks exactly the same. The hero, who is human, looks exactly the same when this elf has grown up. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of fucking plot holes in this whole story, even just so far with 3 episodes, considering there is honestly more dumb stuff like that. Especially with how generic and everything in this is, but yeah. For me, at the very least, this anime isn't even so bad that it's good. It's just bad. So, yeah, I'm probably going to be dropping this, but I still might watch another few episodes, I think. I'm not exactly sure. But, yeah, that's the only anime I had to talk about for this week. So, yeah. I guess another thing I kind of can mention when it comes to anime, though, is Spice and all, considering I forgot to mention this last week when I was talking about it, was the whole VTuber Holo thing. Yeah, they made Holo into a VTuber. So I guess we got the real Holo live now. Yeah. Of course, purely promotional stuff and all that is there. But yeah. It's kind of weird. But I'm probably going to continue watching those things, even if the fucking auto-translated subtitles are absolutely fucking horrible. Cause, why not? But yeah, that's that. Only other things I really have to mention for this week is Hearts of Iron 4. Cause that did get free to play weekend on Steam again. So I took the opportunity to try out the Millennium dot on mod this time around, and yeah, playing as the United States, considering I don't exactly understand the whole political parties of other countries and stuff, so stick something that I'm actually familiar with. But yeah, I don't know exactly what I did within that first year, in last year of Clinton's presidency, but it ended up resulting in Bush winning in 2000 with 60% of the vote, and Gore having 38%. Now, fast forward to 2004 election, Bush wins with 58% of the vote. Down a little bit. Now, the Democratic Party candidate, 8%. Basically got reduced to being the largest of secondary parties. I genuinely do not know exactly what I did that completely destroyed the Democrat Party, but I ended up destroying the Democrat Party on accident, basically. But yeah, I didn't do any war on terror. The only thing I really did was going into Afghanistan because of 9/11 and all that. Though Iraq also did still get invaded, it was just by Iran and Saudi Arabia. which resulted in Kurdistan getting liberated and then the rest of Iraq getting split between Saudi Arabia and Iran as puppets. So you got the Saudi Iraq and the Iranian Iraq. So yeah, that happens there. But instead of doing the whole war on terror and all that, I ended up basically starting building up an empire. Mostly started off as just me getting involved in wars in Africa, with all the civil wars going on there. I kind of just stayed, tried to keep hands off in those and just provide support to countries and everything, but eventually got to the point where I just went into the wars, and yeah. By that point, the war in DR Congo had already ended, with rebellions, I guess, winning, the taking over the DR Congo itself. But yeah. By the time that stuff happened, the whole war with Sierra Leone, which I'm pretty sure is who I'm supposed to be supporting in that war. Yeah. I kind of noticed that China had a lot of influence in Sierra Leone and Guinea. So, I supported Liberia, because I also had a lot of influence in their country. So much that I was able to do a coup and then get them as puppet once the war was over. So, walked away with one puppets there. Then went into Angola, which I think that whole civil war basically become a proxy war between me and China, considering China had like 80% influence in Angola while I had 80% in UNITA. And then sent an expeditionary forces there, and yeah, walked away with another puppet. And then over to Somalia, supporting nationalist Somalia. Finished that up, coup, to change the regime there, and puppets. And then South Sudan, dealt with that and got them as a puppet. So, 4 puppets in Africa. And at some point during all that, Bulgaria ended up joining NATO, who later on Russia goes to war with. So, yeah, had to fight a war with Russia, got them as a puppet, took like the eastern portion of Russia over there just so I could kind of get direct access to resources and stuff. I also ended up kind of forgetting about the fact that generals could die, and got a bit of a reminder when General Milley ended up dying during that war with Russia. And all that was kind of happening around the time the whole recession starting and everything with the housing collapse. But like a year after that war with Russia, I think China goes to war with Taiwan and invades them. So yeah, dealt with China, Billy. And I ended up beating them in 6 months and got them as a puppet. And when that war ended, North Korea was preparing to go towards South Korea. It's like, you're all alone now. You lost your only ally. I don't think that's going to go very well for you. But, yeah. Another thing that actually happened during that war, China. The intelligence agencies finally found and killed bin Laden. Despite the fact that it's like 5 years beforehand, he literally was in control of Saudi Arabia for like a year or something. But apparently the intelligence agencies couldn't find him then. Seriously, I was kind of wondering why I didn't getting kind of pop-up notifications to do with bin Laden after the whole thing in Afghanistan. But yeah, bin Laden ended up taking over Saudi Arabia for about a year before he disappeared again. Apparently ended up going into Pakistan. But yeah, at that point I kind of feel like I won already, considering China and Russia have both been defeated. Though I guess I could go after NATO, considering I somehow got kicked out of NATO. Don't know exactly how that happened, but it did. But yeah, I guess one last thing I'll mention for Hearts of Iron 4 is the whole recession and everything, housing collapse and all that. Yeah, I didn't do a damn fucking thing about that. I just completely kept hands off. The only thing I actually did was like safety deposits. Yeah, those are safe. That's literally the only thing I did. And the recession ended pretty quickly. It ended in 2006. So I don't even think it lasted for a year. So yeah, don't know exactly if that would have actually happened if we took that approach in real life, but it'd be nice if that happened. But yeah, that's Hearts of Iron 4 stuff done, I guess. So I guess I'm probably not going to be playing that again until it gets another free-to-play weekend or actually end up buying the game. Okay. But yeah, only other thing I guess I got to mention for this week is Lessons in Love, which was planning on playing this week, but didn't get around to. And at this point, I'm pretty sure it's going to get another update before I actually get around to playing it. So I'm going to have to go through 3 updates worth of content within a week, I guess. Yeah, that's going to be fun, considering each update basically adds a day's worth of content for me to go through. So it's basically like 3 days I'm going to have to dedicate to going through Lessons in Love at this point, I guess. Yeah, that's going to take some work, but I'm going to get around to it at some point. God. But yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and end this video here. Because I don't exactly have much else to say. So yeah, there we go. That there is the end of this video. Hope you've all enjoyed it. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.